assembled for doing things like that. They do really good work, come up with really good content, good ideas, and then once we're kind of on set, I guess you could say, they really help us feel like we know what we're doing, even though we don't. But obviously, I think at the same time, it depends on who you're doing it with as well. The tournament, the in-season tournament deal that we did, had a great group of guys do that. The deal in Chicago, I didn't really have any idea what I was doing until I got there, and I'm reading the script. I'm like, man, I think this might be more than I've cussed in my whole life. So that was a little bit wild. Maybe I should do a little pre-script reading before I decide to commit to something. But I think what they're doing is really cool. I hate that I couldn't go on that trip to San Diego. But all in all, it's a lot of fun, and it seems like the fans enjoy the videos as well. So definitely getting us out of our comfort zone, but we're having fun with it. And like I said, that group does a really good job of making us feel, at least that we're doing a decent job at it.
Was there anything in that Chicago film that you did that didn't make the cut that you felt like was a good take on your part, and you're like, man, I wish that would? There was a lot of good stuff, but that you wish.
I don't know. When I was chopping things up, I think I threw something at Blaney. I don't really know if that made the cut or not. What was wild about that place is, it was 90 degrees in there, and nobody was really in there cooking. And so I couldn't imagine on a normal day. They said it gets upwards of over 100 degrees in there when they're really cooking and slinging sandwiches. So now it was a lot of fun. Blaney and I feel like, we've hung out a lot outside of the racetrack, and I feel like, when we do things like that, it kind of gets us both kind of rolling pretty good. So, I had a lot of fun doing it with them.
So how long did it take to kind of get comfortable cussing as much, and to do that in a way where you're yelling it out in front of everybody? And I'm sure they're saying again.
Yeah, we did a decent amount of takes. I would say you more get trying to get comfortable with people watching. You got other PR reps in there. You got some NASCAR folks in there, and just people watching. And I think that's more nerve-wracking than the actual cameras. Because like I said, the actual film crew and the guys kind of coordinate and everything, and executive producing or whatever you want to call it, they do a really good job of pumping us up and getting us to get at least somewhat acting like they want us to. But we have a lot of fun with it.
Was there anything that with all the team reps and NASCAR reps there that the production crew wanted to do, but they were like, don't do that?
No, I mean, like I said, they had a full script beforehand.
Okay.
I think I said something about, maybe I had something about Hocevar in there.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they were like, "Hey, if you're comfortable saying this," I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." So they had an alternate line. If I didn't want to say that, but
okay.
No, it's pretty cool. They come up with some really good scripts, and they're really good at putting it all together. And man, we shot that in a pretty quick amount of time too. So they're really efficient and put good content out.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.